your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices.
Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are joining from. We'll be starting the session now. Please allow me a minute so I can share my screen and we can start with the session. Here we go. I hope my screen is visible to you all, and thank you so much for joining today's session. A warm welcome to you all to Global Skill Development Council GSDC at GSDC Studio AI Implementation Series. As you all know that we had this incredible panel of speaker aligned for this entire AI implementation series, and we have already done with previous session, and we'll be having more sessions coming up. So please do join us for all the remaining sessions scheduled. And before I could start with the session, I would love to quickly introduce our hosting organization, GSDC. We known as Global Skill Development Council. We are vendor agnostic, vendor neutral. We are globally recognized certification body, and we do have 100 plus authorized training partner with us. And we are accredited by ABICP and supported by World Press Hub, which is our official media partner who covers all our events and press releases. So let me inform you all that we do have 100 plus certification portfolio with us, and we have certified more than 250,000 professionals worldwide. We have 500 SMEs, those are subject matter expert, industry experts. They work with us closely to design our deliverables. Also, we are associated with 1,000 multinational corporates and 500 Fortune companies and 50 plus universities across the world. And let me quickly introduce you all to GSTC AI Studio. This is a platform where we are providing 100 plus live sessions on AI monthly basis, which is led by global expert, where you will be getting 4 daily sessions, which is 45 minutes of impactful sessions, which is led by global expert, and also you will be getting hands-on learning. So this is platform where you'll be getting opportunity to learn directly from the AI leaders around the world, and this is real-time practice where you can apply all the concept that you have learned so far in that particular session, and in case if you have any doubts or questions, that will be resolved instantly. And this training is aligned with the industry standard for job ready skills. So how you can access to this GSTC AI Studio in easy 3 steps, where you can start your learning right away with no cost, totally free. And this is for 14 days of free access, where you'll be getting 80 plus live session and full access to GSTC AI Studio. The next step that you can opt out for GSTC lifelong membership with $109, where you'll be getting access, lifetime access, 80 plus live session per month, access to full GSTC Studio, free GSTC membership, access to all our physical events, and you'll be getting access to our LinkedIn profile improver. The third step that you can opt out for GSTC certification plus lifetime membership with $100, where you'll be getting access to GSTC certifications, all benefits of lifetime membership, personalized coaching, capstone project plus AI tools, GSTC co-pilot, and assessment. So you can get in touch with our learning advisor to get more information. You'll find the contact details in the chat box shortly. So our current certification portfolio holds certification on L&D and HR, generative AI, agentic AI, emerging technologies, ISO lead auditor and implementer, project management and PMO, agile DevOps and SRE, cybersecurity and digital transformation. So in case if you're looking for any of these certification in order to upskill yourself or to stay industry relevant, feel free to reach out to a learning advisor to get more information regarding these certifications, or you can check our website www.gstcouncil.org to check all the details and to check all the offerings that GSTC has for all of you. So our what benefits you will be getting if you opt out a certification from the GSDC. So you'll get a lifelong membership, you'll be getting certificate upgrade, you'll be having access to all our workshop boot camps, and you'll be getting access to all our learning club access, exclusive learning program. And along with that, you'll be getting implementation resources, speaker invites, and newsletter. Isn't it amazing? So do grab this opportunity and do sign up yourself for the certification program. You can seek help from our learning advisor in order to opt out this certification. So without any further delay, I would love to quickly introduce our today's speaker, and before that I would like to tell you all that original speaker scheduled for today got some emergency, and hence we have arranged a recordings for all of you from one of our previous session. Hope that helps. So Pratap Reddy is a Microsoft AI MVP and AI at data consultant at Synapse. He's an author, global speaker, and blogger sharing insights on AI development and technology. Passionate about innovation, Pratap is dedicated to advancing the tech community through knowledge sharing and leadership. So today's topic is deploying and scaling AI agent in Azure AI Foundry. So I'll be quickly starting a recording. So please allow me a minute. Thank you.
Okay, very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you're from. So today we mainly discuss something about agents and how to deploy agents. So what is the importance of agents? So why we need to use Azure AI Foundry? So what is the importance behind why we need to choose Azure AI Foundry? And I mean, so we mainly focusing on retrieval part, RAG as well, like how why we need to use RAG. So why, I mean, instead of pre-trained models, why we need to use RAG as a knowledge base, and also everything we need to discuss today's session. So maybe let me know. So once we, I mean, purely deep dive into the Azure AI Foundry. So why we need, I mean, like what are the key features and why we need to choose for developing. I mean, so why developers mainly choose Azure AI Foundry, and what is the importance of this SDKs and all. So in the part of like a semantic kernel and keyword search and everything we need to discuss today's session. And so the main concept is like from concept to creation. Like I'm an individual guy. Like I have, like for example, let's assume like I'm a student. I'm an individual professional. Like I have a lot of ideas. Like I don't know where I need to, I mean, implement my ideas into actions. So this is a like so if you have any ideas, if you have any thoughts to create something, so the best product, the best service is Azure. Like so Azure we have infinity number of, so I mean, opportunities where we can create miracles, like so from concept to creation. So same way, like I can also, like if I have any thoughts, I have any ideas, like so I just want to implement into the actions, like definitely I'll choose Azure AI Foundry, because Azure AI Foundry is having a n number of opportunities. Like we have the model catalog, we can choose the different models from this model catalog. I need to compare them. I need to compare with the cost and scalability and efficiency and accuracy. Everything I can compare with the model benchmark as well. And so these are the, I mean, like basic concept. So if you have any like same way, like for example, let's say we have a number of business requirements. So where I want to integrate. Where I want to integrate agents with the help of Azure AI Fund. I mean, any cloud providers, we have a number of frameworks we are available. Like so same way, like we have Azure AI Foundry as well. So let us, whenever if you want to create something like the main thing is like, so we have some SDLC, right? So the same thing, like from concept to creation, we use to Azure AI Foundry. Let's, I mean, move to the some other thing. Like there are some of the, like why I choose Azure AI, why we have Azure AI, like we have different things, like we have Azure AI services, which we have Azure Machine Learning, Responsibly, and Azure AI Foundry. So in Azure AI, like again, we have some, I mean, like building blocks. Like for example, let's say in Azure AI services, we have Open AI services, like we have there, we have speech studio, language studio, and compute studio, and a translator, and language studio. I mean, we have, I mean, responsibility studios. We have different things. So in Azure AI services, again, we have like every service is pre-trained. Like so, for example, it is trained with some set of data. It is trained with some set of data up to 2022, 2023, 2024. These all are pre-trained models. Like we, for example, let's take an example from OpenAI model. So in OpenAI, we have I mean, recently we saw one of the model, the latest model is GPT-5. So it is trained up to some kind of data. Like for example, let's take an example. Like you can ask any question to this OpenAI model GPT-5. So can you please tell me who is the Prime Minister of 2029? Because if you ask this type of prompt, I mean, you didn't get the proper response, because this OpenAI model, this pre-trained model don't have the real-time information, don't have the, I mean, future forecasting information. Okay, like it is happening in 2029, but this is trained up to 2022, 2023. But on that time, like what we need to do, so in the same scenario, like if you want to forecast, if you want to do anything, like what we need to do, we need to add drag as in data. So you know while I mean, like what we can say, in the RAG is mainly we can call it as I mean, external data. Like for example, this pre-trained models don't have your organization data, you don't have your personal data. So if you want to train for your organization, if you want to train the model for yourself, so this RAG is very important. So on that time, like so we choose I mean, Azure AI services. And for example, let's say we have machine learning over there, like we have where we can reinforcement language. We have a lot of things we have to demonstrate inside this machine learning. In this machine learning, so like the full life cycle tools, like for example, let's say, so I want to build one O3 model, O4 model. So I want to design. So for example, let's say these all the Azure AI services here. So it is trained somewhere, right? So the training that mostly happening in machine learning, like so we have to train the model, we have to train the artificial intelligence. This way we have to I mean, we can say models. So for example, let's say uh, DALI model will be there, and image generation. DALI is like, for example, text to image model, and Sora will be there. Sora is one of the model that is generated by, I mean, developed by the OpenAI company. Its main purpose is to generate the output from the text to video model, right? Same way, like, so these are the models is mainly, I mean, made with the help of Azure machine learning, and we have some responsible AI toolings as well. So every model, so whether it is an don't care about like whether it is an Azure AI services, whether I mean in Azure AI services we have like a OpenAI model and group models and Meta models and Mistral models and Hugging Face model, whatever the model it was. So every model is trained with some responsible AI tooling features. So for example, let's take an example. Let's take an example. So open your chat GPT, ask how to suicide, how to make a gun out of it. So it doesn't give because like it is made with some proper responsible AI features, right? So I mean like responsible AI feature is having like, for example, let's say if you can ask this type of question, it doesn't give you the proper responses out of it. Okay. Now coming to the Azure AI Foundry. So comprehensive platform to develop and deploy custom Copilot. Yes, definitely. Like for example, I have an business requirement. I want to develop an agent. I want to develop an, so for example, let's say chatbot. So the main thing is that like I need to choose Azure AI Foundry. In Azure AI Foundry, it's mainly so I have to develop. So what is this? This is my business requirement. Because I mean, based on my business requirement, I want to deploy in this particular channel, this particular. So by using Pro Code, by using low code as well. So we can directly export this Copilot, export this agents directly to the Copilot Studio, and then we can deploy into the some other channels with the help of Copilot Studio as well. Okay. Now, Azure AI Foundry. Yeah, so why we need to choose? Like, so there is an, I mean, like interrelations between Azure AI Foundry and local platforms, and it's like Copilot Studio. So where we can develop agents with the help of Copilot Studio, and we can also develop the agents with the help of Azure AI Foundry as well. And we do have some Visual Studio Code, so we can use the Pro Code with the fully into the SDK and GitHub and Azure AI SDK Foundry as well. And we have some models like so foundational models. So what is the basement of every model? Like so we have Azure OpenAI, like they have like I mean GPT-1. I mean I'm not sure like a GPT-2 or GPT-3 models onwards. So now we have the latest models are the GPT-5 models. So from the foundational models to the latest models, so the OpenAI companies evolved and these models also evolving, right? Like for example, let's say previously we don't have the image generation models. Previously we don't have the Sora models like where we can develop, where we can generate the video out of it, right? So that's why we have some open foundational model, open source models. Yes, we do have open source models and task models and industry models, and everything will be available in single environment is called Azure AI Foundry. So where we can evaluations will be done, we have customizations will be happening, and we have governance will be there. As I'm not sure like how many of you are aware of that. Like data governance is also an integrated. So data governance, there is a one service in Azure called Purview. So the Purview is now available in Azure AI Foundry. So that's why the governance is also happening in Azure AI Foundry as well. And we have the monitoring, like in the full SDLC, like we do have some monitoring options, like so where we can mainly focusing on these things. And observability, like evaluation, customization, governance, and monitoring, everything will be comes under this observability. Like so we have to monitor, we have to do something like in Azure AI Foundry. So we can call it as whatever it may be in the observability. So these are the main concepts. These are the main pillars of evaluation, customization, governance, and monitoring. These are the main pillars. And the model catalog is the foundational models, open source models, task models, and industry models. These are, we can call it as model catalog. So everything will be available, whether it is an any model. I mean, we can call it as different models will be available. And yeah, I mean, before forward, like I shared a lot of information about this Azure AI Foundry, and we do have a demo regarding this that is already integrated. If you want, I can play, or else like I already integrated. This is my I mean like so I already created some of the I mean like models we have. So I used GPT-4 and GPT-O model, and here like we have uh, I mean like so I added some description. So we have the hub display name as well, and we have the subscription ID. Like I added the Azure and resource group. This is the resource group, and we have two models like GPT-4 and GPT-4o, and so these all are, we can call it as models and endpoints. And moreover, I'll show you some more things. So we can use the project. So how many members can collaborate with me, and so connected resources, how many connected resources are available. So we can choose the connected resources as well. And if you want to create any new connection also, we can create. There is an option called connect resource, and this is Azure AI search. And we have these are OpenAI and Azure AI service and Azure blob storage. So there are two blob storages as well, where we can integrate the new connections to this any project and all. Okay. and and we do have some overview, so whatever you can create it and everything will be displayed in this overview. So like if you want, so I have three models. Like I use like a GPT-4 and GPT-4o, and as well as embedded model. Okay. Here, yeah. So like I already deployed this GPT-4, so it is having like all the descriptions, like a deployment information and all. So like whether it is a provision stage, whether it is succeeded or not. So we have endpoint and we have the authentication key, I mean key as well, API key as well. So where we can integrate into our SDKs as well. And the model name and model version is so left stable status, and generally it is available. So it is public preview or whether it is an generally available or not. Okay. And date it is created and everything will be there. So this is already I demonstrated. So because of your purpose, and we have some go-to project as well. Just tap on this one, and we do have some endpoint and keys as well. So here we have three capabilities: Azure AI interface, Azure OpenAI, and Azure AI service. So and we do have some project details, like we have subscription ID and subscription and location and everything will be available in the project details. And coming to this Conceto website, here we have some of the essential details and as well as some of the resources available. Okay. Now we do have so this is the latest Azure AI service and Azure AI project. So I created, and we do have some subscription like a key vault and as well as Azure search service and Azure storage, and also where we can store all the data under. Okay. Now we do have some model catalog. So as we already discussed something about what is the model catalog, and also why we need to use model catalog. So where we can see the all the models. So previously we do have like 1812 models available, but as of now these all are the model catalog. So we can choose from any company like NVIDIA models and JSON and Hugging Face model, ST, Brillo, NTT Data, and Rockwell, Bayer, Coherence, and everything will be available. So we can choose, and we can also choose from the industries like customer goods, financial services, and manufacturing and mobility. And deployment. So we have some manager compute and API server, serverless API as well. So we can choose which deployment if we need. And if we have we can have like interface tasks as well. So text generation or text classification, summarization, image to text and text to image. So we can choose like which model we want, and everything we can choose with the help of inference task as well. And one more thing, the segmentation as well, like zero shot image classification, text to speech and speech to text, and text summarization, and multi-object detecting. So everything will be there. But this is this demo is a weak. I mean, like everything is same, but only thing is we do have only few options as of now. That is in Azure AI Foundry. But apart from everything is there, so, and fine tuning also, we do have some fine tuning techniques where we can choose the which fine tuning we need, and licensing, which licensing we need. So we do have different licenses as well. So we can select according to that one. And here there is a global search, like we in which model we want. So 5 models are there, 5.3 models. So if you want to integrate 5.3 model, and also where there's purely like a chart completions model, or text generation models are there, and image generation models are there. We can choose like which model you want and all. And here let's we type the 5.3.5, and where we can choose which model we want. So 5.3 medium to 128K instruct model. So where we do have some details about this 5.3 model, and so what are the resources of this model, and so we do have some user guidance as well. And you can choose, everything will be available, so what are the considerations and responsibility considerations, and what are the key features, and everything will be it will be the whole documentation will be available in the Azure AI Foundry. So why we need to choose, and we have model benchmarks as well. So why, what is the rank of this particular model, and so everything you can choose with this one, and what is the benchmark as well. So everything we can choose, and so once it is suitable to our business requirement, we can use, and directly we can deploy into existing environment. So we do have like benchmarks, like it will populate the one x-axis and y-axis. It will like so quantity in the x, and as well as like everything, it will be compared with the some of the models as well. Okay, and we do have like, so these are a lot of the things, everything will, and these all things will be available as now in Azure AI Foundry as well. So the only few models are whenever the ignite and build event is coming, the few changes will be there according to the, I mean, so some of the models will be retired. So I mean, these things seem, I mean, like we usually see in whenever the is there any, I mean, like what we can say, these type of things will be happening. What we can say, like any new events, new editions will become, so we can update the new models. Like so in this demo, like we didn't see any like GPT-5 model and all, right? So now we can able to see up to, in this demo only we are able to see GPT-4 model only. And so every model it is structured. So we do have some of the models like a detailed benchmark, existing code sample licenses. So for every model it is explained. Okay, now uh, here in this model. So new model benchmarks available in new model catalog as well. So like everything, let's say, is there any announcement which is happening? So it will be populated. It will be populated in the top of the section as well. And so, and also we can compare the models as well. So like we do have like, so previously we have 1800 and plus models and I mean model catalogs available. Now it's almost to, I mean, 120 models max. I mean max 120 models will be there, because like most of the models I mean I mean, so I mean, this Azure A4, even I'm not sure, so why it is strictly 120. And previously, we can, whatever the model, I mean, you can able to, for example, let's say you created one model, you can directly deploy and you can choose that model as well. But now, I mean, like they're strictly, and so they're following their rules, and so Microsoft stack as well. We do have some embedding average, and so this is the model benchmark, like where we can compare, like select a model and compare the model. So, for example, if you want to compare with the group models, if you want to compare group models and along with OpenAI models, which model is best, and you can choose and along with that. But now here we don't have the group models and that, but we do have some of the models on. So that is the one case. So these are the some of the how we can explore the and we do how to do all these things and all. Okay, I'll show you. So I'll show you how we can deploy these things and all. And without delay, what is the time? Yeah, we do have 10 more minutes. I'll explain. Yeah, so whenever any model, like so now if Microsoft makes the platform as you are really makes the difference, which means that starting with the powerful models like a key, and we have seen how I brought the offering a Foundry, and how to leverage the portal to find the right for your specific needs and all. So for that one, what we need to do, so we need to use the prompt engineering and designing models. So every model is trained with some set of data. So for example, most of the models is hallucinated. So if, I mean, as an AI engineer, as a prompt engineer, so we can easily hallucinate to every model. So but so we need to overcome that one. So why we need the prompt engineering, like so how to design these models, and how why for example, if you design any model, so it doesn't hallucinate with the user prompts and all. So we need to train properly, right? So for that one, so it mainly specifies the generative models are static, and generative models can be fabricated responses as well. And generative models do not have memory. Like so we do have two memories, like short-term memory and long-term memory. So we have to take this as an I mean, like a prompting techniques while designing this input data and also model input data. So we have to retrieve everything. So how, what is the importance of this prompt engineering and everything we have to choose, and then we can train our models and all. Okay, so before that, I'll show you some of the, I mean, concept and all. So we have systems, like we have in every system, like we have for example, let's take an GPT-4 or GPT-3.5 turbo model, or let's take an latest model of GPT-5. So every model is having and task and tone and safety and context and conversation history. So everything will be same for everything. And we have some parameters as well. Parameters like temperature and top PS and parameters. So we can change according to your situation, according to the business requirement, according to the accuracy, how it is giving, how it is performing, and everything it will comes into the picture while we can see in the prompt engineering ways. Like so we have the parameters. And this is the main important whenever we need to create any model accordingly. And we do have some user things like a prompt engineering, like so the user has to ask different types of things, like it includes like question, instruction, and primary context and example and cues and everything. It is like a number of things will be there. And the final thing is like it everything so immediate like system parameters and users and everything combined, it will get the final output. This is a that will be assisted by. Okay. So whenever we need to create any model, like we need to give the clear instructions to our model, like whether it is I'm performing well or not. For example, let's say I want to create one Medicare AI agent where I can instruct to this model. So if you can perform this way, if you can perform this way, I need the responses in this way. Like you can collect, inform. I mean, the user has to provide only this information. So based on this input data, like you have to give the information, or else if you want to collect the information and then you can display the response out of it. You can give the model instructions clearly to any agent or any chatbot. Okay. So whether you can choose any model out of, I mean, that's no problem. Like whether you choose OpenAI models, you choose any like group models or any multi-cloud model. So that is not a problem. So yeah, only thing is that so if your model wants to perform well, you have to give your model instructions clearly. So like avoid assumptions. So you don't this model don't want to assume like okay this is the correct way and this is the correct way like that. They don't want to assume. So that's provide the context is so whatever you are looking for, whatever the I mean expectations from your any model. So you have to give the context clearly. So then only it will try to give you the proper response out of it and break down the request. So this is also one of the thing. And we have the provide details. So, look, so I mean, whatever the, so these are the things like here we see like avoid assumption, break down request, and provide details. So it is all or like some we have some prompting tuning will be there and also for handling refreshes. So we have to make sure like so we have to give the so whatever the model it was, we have to give the instruction properly. We'll get the output out of it. Okay. Now so like we do have some prompt engineering techniques. These are some of the screenshots I added, and I already added one of the demo as well. So instead of this one, I can add some of the. I'll show you how to demonstrate and all. Okay. And one more thing is so add your data and grounding and customization will be there. Like so data source. So what is the data source you are looking for? So like whether it is an complex data or whether it is access to the latest data or whether it is sources like internal knowledge. So it is mainly comes under the retrieval argument. So here, retrieval augment generation. So we can simply call it as acronym word is like RAG, that we can call it as RAG, right? So what is the question? Like for example, here in for the first two section is question. So it will bench to the query my data. Like for example, I ask my data. For example, let's take an example, my organization synapse. So we do have some of the employees, so some of the employees having their own data. Like for example, my question will be, so I want to ask what is the employee ID of Pratap. Okay, so this is my question, query my data. So it will be go to my database. So what is my database? So whether it is try to integrate to our models as well, like whether it is an internal databases or like external database, whether it is in data is in structured or unstructured or semi-structured. So we can choose that data and it will find the, I mean, it will try to retrieve the data with the help of our query and add results to the prompt. So for example, let's say because of my input prompt, my question is like, what is the, employee ID of Pratap? So it retrieves the data and it is pass this data to the prompt. So this prompt, what it will do? So it will be augment will be happening in the prompt engineering request. So then it will be pushed to the query or generator. Like, so for example, we are getting the response, right? It will be generated while, and this is one of the part in RAG and as well as in the model, while in the model construction as well. So these are the some of the steps. So questioning, get the data, and this data push into the prompting technique. This prompting technique again push into the generator. So generator will query the model again. So then we'll get the response out of it. So there are the different stages will be there. So it is mainly depends upon the whatever the data you are using. So I mean like whatever the data it will be like structured or semi-structured or unstructured, whatever the data it may be. So it is not a problem. So it is able to retrieve the data or not. So that is the main thing we have to focus on while adding the knowledge base to the any model. Okay. Then there are different techniques for retrieval like RAG. So one is chunking, vectorization, and ranking and indexing. So these are the four concepts of retrieval techniques. So these are the things we mainly focusing on the retrieval techniques as well, like RAG and all. And this is a vector search in Azure, Azure A search, and the vectors in databases as well. So we can use like Azure A search directly fetch from the somewhere from the Google or like Bing grounded etc. It will be. And we do have some databases like we have MongoDB, Cosmos DB, whatever the databases we can able to integrate to the model, and it will try to fetch out of data fetch out of it, and we'll get the responses as well. Okay. And yeah, every model is mainly built on trust. So whether it is what is your data is your data. Yes, of course, your data is your data, and the only thing is that you're adding your data to your model only. So that is one thing. Your data is not used to train the foundational AI models. Definitely. So, for example, let's take an example of O5, I mean GPT-5 model. So it is trained with some set of data, but it is not trained with our own data. Like if you can ask anything about you, and you can ask anything about your organization internal data, doesn't you? Because it is trained with some set of data. That's why your data is not used to train the foundational models. So these are the foundational models: GPT-4, 5, and 4.4, and these are the models. This data is not trained for that one. Okay, and your data is protected by the most of the complex enterprises, complex security and control. So mostly like one or two times I am able to see like so the data will be leak data breach will be happening. So very long back, like in 3 years back at the GPT-4 3.5 turbo model, so like only thing Samsung data will be Samsung or some company, I'm not remember back. Like the data will be data breach will be happening. So apart from that, everything is fine. So there is nothing will be there, and you have to trust this Azure AI model. So built on trust. So don't bother about whatever the data you are adding to your foundational models and all. And the last concept is prompting. So this is very very important. Like a language, like we do have some specification and tooling and runtime. So we mainly focusing on these things only. So without further, so I don't take too much time. I'll take hardly 2 minutes to deploy one model, and I'll show you out of it. Yeah, portal.azure.com is the one of I mean official website of Azure portal. Okay, and I'll pick my account here. Just allow me some time. Okay, this is Azure portal. So here we do have Azure AI Foundry. Like I'll show you how to create one Azure AI Foundry resource. So here, so there are some basic details we need to fill, like so which subscription you are using. So I'm using three different subscription. I'll select as you go resource group, which resource group you want to deploy into your new Azure resource and all. I'll choose a Pratap, and name will be like something I can give. So and so this name will be unique one. Okay, so that's why I given some random blah 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 I can given, and I can given so we need to choose the region. So we do have some 60 plus regions throughout the world. We can choose which region we want you want to deploy and I mean that too, like so in Azure AI Foundry, some of the services will only stick to the some regions only. So we can choose according. So here we do have almost 40 plus regions available in Azure AI Foundry. Azure AI Foundry is available in 40 plus regions. That is the one thing, and you can also choose the project name as well. So for this project, you need to create a hub, or else you can create the Azure AI Foundry hub. You can create. Then after giving all the details, like you just tap on next, and you can make all the networks identity encryption tags and review plus data as defaultly. So once the validation is completed, so you know it will try to give you the final output. Okay, but we can say yeah, once validation is done, so we will then we can try to create tap on create option. So I'm already created a number of options. I mean, a number of foundry, like a number of in the sense like there are a couple of 7+ models already created. And here there's an option called once you tap on anything, so just go to the Azure AI Foundry model. Okay. Now, so here this is the like so we already in the demo demo video we already see the model catalog and filters where we can see model leaderboard. So quality, I mean, we can choose which model is best for quality purpose. We can go for the group 4 model, CFT and cost and thoughtful. So we can choose the leaderboards as well. So where we can see the you know like a model benchmark we can able to see and see these are the things. So what is the leaderboard and all. Okay, and without further delay, I'll try to create one agent. I think I'm already created one agent. So my business requirement will be, I want to create one agent for, like, for example, let's say it is like a medical agent only. So for example, if you have any concerns, like medical concerns, like what we can say, any symptoms like, so if you are getting cold, if you are getting fever, headache and all. So like if, I mean, like you don't have, if you are a rural background or you don't know like which model, I mean, what medicines you want to take for this and this concerns and all. So what you need instead of that for, so if you can create the medical agent, like where you can give, try to give you the what we can say, some instruction in the sense like whatever the concerns you have, it will try to give you the bits to medicines and nearby doctors and all, it will try to choose. Okay. And I already created one agent. Okay. So here I already given some, the left right hand side, we do have some agent name and agent ID deployment. I deployed the GPT-4.1 model as an deployment for this model. So whatever the responses I'm getting, so the responses generated model will be the GPT 4.1. Okay. And agent description. So you can give the instructions. So how your agent wants to perform, like what is the description out of it, what is the instruction out of it, and you have to choose everything. And one more thing, so you can also add the knowledge. So knowledge is in different formats. So like we already discussed something about whether it is structured, semi-structured, or unstructured format. Like so, like we can upload for, I mean, files. We can upload the Azure AI search directly, and we can choose the fabric for the data, like for dashboard data, and everything will be comes from this some analysis part. We can use this Azure Microsoft Fabric, and we do have SharePoint, Bing grounded search, and a Bing customization as well. And these are, there are a lot of things will be there. So and we can also upload add the databases like Azure SQL and Cosmos DB for MongoDB. I mean MongoDB, and these are some of the things we can also add as a knowledge base, because whatever the data you are, I mean, providing to the users, it will be retrieved from this databases one. And we do have some actions like the code entrepreneur. So for example, let's say whatever the data, whatever the response you are getting. So if you want to populate in, displayed in a like pictorial format, like a x-axis, y-axis, and everything, you can use it for code entrepreneur and OpenAI 3.5 tool as well, and Azure Logic Apps. It's similar kind of, Power Automate, like where we can trigger the, I mean, recurrence. Everything will be I mean, similar kind of this Power Automate as well. So these are the same things like custom function, Azure functions. I'll show you the actual working prototype. Okay. This is the agent playground. I don't, okay. So this is like chat. I already given the instructions and agent description as well. So it is using Azure AI Searcher. So I'm not adding any like knowledge to this model. So directly you can get the response out of it. Okay. I'll try to say hi. So I'm greeting this. It is try to give you the, okay. So I'm getting. So I given some random input to this model. Let's see whether it will try to give you the responses out of it. And see, it is giving you some responses out of it. So here we can train our own model. Here train our own no agent. So then we can deploy into our model. Okay. Yeah, it is try. Yeah, thanks for sharing your symptoms. Called go. Here is some of the count used for this concerns like details. So whatever the input data you are provided. So because of that input provided, it will try to populate some of the medicines out of paracetamol for fever and body ache. It means like temperature, body temperature, and anti-cold tablets for cold and runny nose, and cough relief syrup and tablets for cough and so. And also it is giving the tablets and syrup name and the price range. What is the price range of this syrup, and the platform where we can buy this platform, and purchase link. You can tap on this one, it will redirect to this one. See, I mean, I think sometimes it will doesn't provide the valid one. Sometimes because it is I mean, using this Azure AI search, right? So that's why we didn't get the proper response out of it. And so that is the, I mean, like this is the thing. So if you want to deploy the same kind of media, so you can use the Azure SDK. So for deploying, it will take a lot of time. So again, 1 hour, 100 of time. So now I'm open for questions. If you have any questions, and feel free to reach out to me. And thank you so much. Thanks for joining. And
Thank you so much everyone for attending today's session. So I do have some great announcement for all of you. And regarding the Q&A, I request you all to drop your question through our blogs or social media by tagging GSDC, and we'll make sure that we'll be getting back to you with all the answers with help of our SMEs. So As I said that I have some quick announcement, and before that I would like to share a challenge, today's challenge with all of you. So please take a note of it, or you can take a screenshot of this challenge. Also, I'll share the challenge in the chat box shortly, for your convenience. So make sure that you'll be completing this challenge, and you'll be posting all the outcomes and the results over social media by tagging GSDC, because that's how we'll able to track your challenge or the result. Thank you so much for attending again. So as I said, this challenge, so this is the lovely responses that we have got from previous participants who have completed the challenges so far, and obviously we'll be getting back to them with the rewards. So this is regarding the today's feature session we had on. You can opt out for any of the certification in order to upskill yourself. So let me tell you, all these certifications are globally recognized certification. You'll be getting learning resources where you'll be getting a lot of case studies to work on, e-learnings and book of knowledge. These certifications are lifelong learning, which gives you learning flexibility as well, and you'll be getting chance to connect with our training partner channel, and you'll be having a lot of opportunity to work on capstone project. That is something real-time AI simulation practice. So do grab this opportunity. You can use this AI20 to get 20% off on any of the certification in order to opt out. So this is regarding the utility tool, that this tool will help you to improve your LinkedIn profile score, your AI skills score. Also, it will help you to build your personal brand, and also it will help you to build your AI generated resumes. You can use this AUG100 as a code to get 100% off, which means completely free, and this is only for our webinar attendees. So do check this out. I've already shared the utility link in the chat box along with the all details. And let me make this announcement that we are running this AI implementation series, and we have this speaker AI expert scheduled for this week, which is happening from 8 to 10th December 2025, with a time slot that is 9:30 p.m. Singapore, 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, 7:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 a.m. Indian Eastern Standard Time. So do join us for all the remaining session as well. And also we are running this real world L&D case studies across industry, the series, and we have the speaker experts aligned for this series. So this is happening from 8 to 10 December 2025, with a time slot that is 11:30 p.m. Singapore, 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 9:30 a.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please do join us. And also we are running this another series on applying ISO 42001 and ISO 72001 across industry. We have this amazing speaker aligned for this entire week, which is happening 8 to 11th December 2025, with the time slot that is 11:30 p.m. Singapore, 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also we would love to connect with you all over social media. You can scan this QR to connect with us over LinkedIn. You can check our website for more information regarding the certifications that I've mentioned earlier. Also, you can connect with us over WhatsApp group to get daily update on event, webinar and bootcamps that we do conduct. And please do share your valuable feedback on the Trustpilot. You will find the link in the chat box. And we do have these three winners who have referred maximum people so far to this specific webinar series. So let's congratulate to them. However, we'll be announcing all the final winners at the end of this implementation series. So stay tuned, and you still have a time to refer maximum people and be winner. Top 3 winners will be featured on the GSDC Wall of Fame, and we'll be getting back to them for the rewards, which is worth $400. Isn't it amazing? So refer maximum people to our sessions, and this is something that you're taking step ahead and becoming thoughtful leader by referring maximum people to knowledgeable sessions like this. And thank you so much everyone for joining today's session. I hope to see you all for the next session as well. Until then, keep learning and take care of yourself. Thank you. I'll see you again. Bye bye. Take care.